Hey guys, today I'm filming my spring makeup must-haves for 2017. I love filming a makeup must-haves for every single season to let you guys know what I recommend and also what products I will be using. In these seasonal makeup must-haves, I will be showing you products that were limited edition or discontinued, and that is not to rub it in your face. It is to encourage you to pull them out if you own them, and also, again, it's just me showing you what products I will actually be using during this season. And I will take all of these products and I will break them up into the 3 months I have designated for my spring makeup products, and they will be featured within those 3 months of monthly makeup baskets. I'll be showing you products for face, eyes, lips, and nails. I will have everything listed down below. And we are going to start with eyes. So I don't have a ton of eyeshadows that I plan on using, but I do have a good variety. I have 2 neutral go-to looks, and then I have a good collection of colorful shadows that I can incorporate throughout each of those 3 months. So for those 2 neutral looks, I have one that is shimmery and one that is matte. The shimmery look is using the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells trio. This is an all shimmer trio, so I do pull in a different transition color that is matte to help bring in the look and not have it be all shimmer. But this is fantastic quality and really beautiful shades, perfect for the springtime. My all matte neutral eye comes from the Balm Meet Matte Nude palette. I will wear matte Malloy on my lid and as a brow bone highlight, matte Singh as my transition color, and matte Rosen as my crease color. So this look is definitely a little bit more on the warm side, but it isn't orangey, and this one is definitely more of a neutral tone. But I like to use these eyeshadows and then I will do a pop of color on the lower lash line, or I will do a bright cheek and lip. So these are just some great go-to neutral eye looks I use a lot in the spring. And for my colorful shadows, most of them are singles, but I do have one palette that I will be using this year. And this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I'm sure you guys have all seen this. And this is a great neutrals palette with these 3 peachy tone shades. So if you want to incorporate some really pretty peach colors, but you don't want to go overboard, I think that this is a great palette to use. And for my other colorful shadows, they are all singles. So from my MAC palette, I'll be using these 4 shades here: Stars and Rockets, Shimmermoss, Expensive Pink, and Free to Be. These 3 are shimmery Volux Pearl shadows, and this one is a matte. So if you are just wanting some peach eyeshadows and you don't want that whole peach palette, these 2 shades right here would be perfect to get that fix. And then I have a few shades from my Makeup Geek palette. I have these 2 purple shades, Carnival and Wisteria. And then I have this mint shade in Sure Thing. And next I have some ColourPop eyeshadows. In a Pickle is a really pretty peachy pink with a matte finish. Snapdragon has a matte finish. And Daddy, which is a bright purple with a matte finish. Flower Shop is a pearlized finish. Belladonna Lily is a matte finish. I also have 2 ColourPop eyeliners I will be using on my waterline. I have Zulu, which is a matte mint, and I have Prance, which is a matte periwinkle blue. I am wearing Zulu in my waterline today. I actually have shirts that match both of these liners. I will tend to pair those together, but these are just a really great way to incorporate some pastel into your makeup look without it being too colorful. So I definitely plan on using these this season. Moving on to cheek products, because I have so many bronzers, contours, and highlighters in my collection, I like to designate a specific one for each season to make sure that they all get some use. To bronze, I'll be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have the shade Bronzer, which is more of a neutral tone, and it has a nice subtle sheen to it. This will give the perfect amount of color and glow to my skin without being too intense. To contour, I'm going to use my Sleek Contour Kit in Light. This is a bit deep and a little bit warm. I usually use this in the summer, but I switched around some of my bronzers. So we will see what I think of this for the spring season, but this is the contour product I'll be using. I also wanted to try to use my ColourPop bronzers, which have since been discontinued. Paradise Cove has a satin finish. I will use this to bronze, and Skinny Dip has a matte finish. I will use this one to contour. To highlight, I will use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Pearl. This is a shimmery white shade. It shows up nicely on my skin tone, but I feel like this pairs best with those pastel cheek products. Moving on to blushes, I have one purple blush, several bubblegum pink blushes, several peach blushes, and I also have one red blush. My purple blush is Makeup Geek Secret Admirer, a really beautiful lavender color with a matte finish. I have two Clinique Cheek Pops, one in Pink Pop, one in Rosy Pop. As you can see, Rosy Pop is a lot deeper. So if Pink Pop is a little too pastel on your skin tone, Rosy Pop might work better for you. The Balm Down Boy is the perfect pastel blue tone pink with a matte finish. And then I have the Milani Matte Baked Blush in Delizioso Pink. This also has a cool undertone, but this isn't so pastel. So if the Balm Down Boy is way too white toned for you, I think this would work really, really well on all skin tones. For my peach blushes, first I have Holiday from ColourPop. This is a matte finish. I have two blushes from MAC. These were limited edition from a Flamingo Park collection. I have What I Fancy, which is a matte finish, and Spring Flock, which is a satin finish. I have two Clinique Cheek Pops, Melon Pop and Peach Pop. If Melon Pop is too light and pastel for your skin tone, Peach Pop might work better. Frat Boy is my all-time favorite pastel peachy pink blush with a matte finish. And Benefit Coralista is a light shimmery peachy orange shade. And my one red blush is the Milani Matte Baked Blush in Bella Rosa. I love pairing this with a purple lip and the Balm Meet Matte Nude palette. I do have a chit chat get ready with me using this. I will have it linked up here so you can see how I am able to incorporate a red blush. So moving on to the lips, I have purples, pinks, and I have peaches. I have lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, lip glosses, jumbo lip crayons. I have it all. Starting with purple, I have three options. This is the MAC Sheen Supreme Lipstick in Asian Flower. I believe this was recently discontinued, but check your CCOs. Right here is a swatch of MAC Asian Flower. I have the ColourPop Lippie Stick in Pepper, which is a matte finish. I think this one was discontinued as well. And right here is a swatch of ColourPop Pepper. And for a gloss option, I have the Anastasia Lip Gloss in Dusty Lilac. The Anastasia glosses are fully opaque in one coat. And here is a swatch of the Anastasia Lip Gloss in Dusty Lilac. Moving on to pinks, these are all cool tone pinks. I have the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Primrose, which has a cream finish. Here is a swatch of the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Primrose. I have the Milani Moisture Matte Lipstick in Matte Blissful. Here is a swatch of the Milani lipstick in Matte Blissful. Next I have the ColourPop Lippie Stick in the shade Westie, which is a matte finish. Here is a swatch of the ColourPop Lippie Stick in Westie. Next I have the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Seesaw. Here is a swatch of the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Seesaw. For gloss, I have the NYX Butter Gloss in Meringue. Here is a swatch of the NYX Butter Gloss in Meringue. I have an Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Peony. And here is a swatch of the Anastasia lip gloss in Peony. Moving on to peach lip products. I have the Maybelline Into Matte Lipstick in Naked Coral. This is definitely the most neutral peach I'll be showing you, and the one that is the least pastel if you don't find pastels to be very wearable on you. And right here is a swatch of Maybelline Naked Coral. I have the ColourPop Lippie Stick in Hype Girl, which is a matte finish. Here is a swatch of ColourPop Hype Girl. I have a Maybelline Baby Lips Crayon in the shade Blush Burst. Here is a swatch of Maybelline Blush Burst. I have a Jouer Liquid Lipstick in the shade Melon. Here is a swatch of the Jouer Liquid Lipstick in Melon. I have the Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in Dolce. Here's a swatch of the Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in Dolce. For gloss, I have the NYX Butter Gloss in Maple Blondie. Here's a swatch of the NYX Butter Gloss in Maple Blondie. Lastly, I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Lip Oil in the shade Pure Peach. Here is a swatch of Too Faced Gloss in Pure Peach. Moving on to nails, I have 4 different color categories: peach, mint, purple, and blue. For peach, I have Formula X Alive, Wet n Wild Wild Shine, and Ferris Wheel Romance, Essie Stones and Roses. For mint polishes, I have Essie Blossom Dandy, Essie Where's My Chauffeur, Formula X Legendary. For purples, I have the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear and Lacy Lilac, the original formula. OPI You're Such a Budapest. Berry M Jelly Polish and Prickly Pear. Essie Playdate. For blues, I have Essie Bikini So Teeny, which is a periwinkle. I have the Berry M Jelly Polish and Blueberry, which is a periwinkle. I have OPI, I Believe in Manicures, which is a baby blue. I have the Wet n Wild Wild Shine and Chambray Showers, which is a cornflower blue. I have 90 Lacquer Let It Rain, which is a holographic polish. So guys, if those are all of my spring makeup must-haves, I would love to know your thoughts if you've tried any of these products, and I would also love to know what products you plan on using during this spring season. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.